Austin, thank you so much for being here with me today.
It's my pleasure.
We're going to talk about some Sexual Assault Awareness Month activities going on at the YWCA, and this problem in our community is, the YWCA stays very, very busy with sexual assault calls, and we are just really working hard to raise awareness of this issue in our community. So I do want to first thank Edward Jones, Enid Advisors, for being our advocate of the month. They've been a great partner of the YWCA, and I know we certainly appreciate it. I know you've seen their awesome banners outside of the YWCA, so that's why. We're super grateful for that. So
absolutely,
we need all the partnerships that we can get at the YWCA. So I think a lot of people don't know just the extent of the problem of sexual assault, both in our community and in our nation. Did you know that every 73 seconds an American is sexually assaulted?
It's a high number.
It's a high number. And I think every 6 or 8 minutes that victim is a child, which is even worse. So this is really important information that we need kind of everybody to get on board with and raise awareness so that we can stop this problem, because 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men that everyone watching knows will be a victim of sexual violence at some point in their life. And that's definitely something we need to work really, really hard to prevent and lower that statistic. So.
I mean, those numbers are really scary, and I have over here the numbers for the perpetrators. Did you know that only 995 perpetrators will be convicted out of 1,000?
That's terrible.
That's
terrible. That's why so many victims don't report. They don't want to go through the process. And I mean, how could you if you thought that it would not amount to anything and you'd have to go through all that trauma? So,
I mean, we're definitely here for the victims. I have some stats from 2019. We haven't got our 2020 stats yet completed, but in 2019, Enid Police Department investigated 44 rapes here in our community. I mean, that's 44 rapes. May not seem like a huge number, but that is 44 victims in our own community that went through this, that came out and talked to us or talked to Enid Police Department. And also in 2019, 58 sexual assault exams were conducted in Garfield County alone.
That's so scary. And that's only the victims that are reporting. So there's so many barriers to reporting. It could be intimidation by the person who's abusing them. They could be scared of not being believed. There are all sorts of reasons. So those statistics are only the people who have reported, which is even scarier. I know at the YWCA last fiscal year, we provided 45 SANE exams. So just to give you a little bit more information about what our SANE program is, in case I know that we talk about that freely, but I think that others may not really be aware that our SANE program is our Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner program. So we do have a medical room on site at the YWCA. If you are the victim of rape or sexual assault and you contact us, we will get you in with our SANE nurse, Michelle Baldwin. She's a wonderful, wonderful human, a wonderful nurse.
Isn't she also the nurse for the Child Advocacy Center?
Yes. We actually partner with the Child Advocacy Center, and we both share the same nurse. If you're over 16 and you've called in with a sexual assault, we'll see you for your exam at the YWCA. You do not have to go to the hospital and go through an even more intimidating experience. We really hope that you can just come to us and have that service provided. So anybody over 16 comes to the YWCA, and anybody under will go to the Yellow House. You're right.
Yes. And also anyone who comes to us that is over 18 are able to not report to the police department. We can help them. We can give them medications like STD prevention, emergency contraception. We can provide first aid, emergency care referrals. You know, we only have about 95 to 98% that do talk to the police department, but it is not required to see us to talk to the police. So we definitely want to make sure people know that we're here for them first. Yes. Michelle's there for them first, and she can collect evidence while being there for them. And they are in control of their SANE exam. They can decide what evidence is collected, what pictures they want to take. They can say no to any steps, and Michelle is great at explaining that for them.
And that's so important, because at a time when they've really had that control taken away from them, it's really important to us that we empower these survivors to come in and get their exam. And if you don't want certain things done or any procedures taken afterwards, then you are in control of that. This is your exam, even though that this choice was taken from you. We are here to empower you. And I think Michelle does a fantastic job at doing that.
And not only Michelle with our nurse examiner, but we have the Sarahs. Would you like to talk about our Sarah program?
Yeah, of course. So our Sarahs are our sexual assault response advocates, and these are just volunteers in the community that love this work and care about these victims, and they'll contact us and go through 36 hours of training that we'll provide at the YWCA and be able to give them all the resources they need to act as a support system to these victims. So we are having a Sarah open house on Tuesday, April 27th, 5:30 at the YWCA. So I hope you can get some friends and come join us.
Come
we really
meet
need some
Michelle.
more volunteers. Come meet Michelle and learn more about what we do. I think a lot of people know about YWCA's programs for our emergency shelter and our crisis center for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. So if you come in for a rape and you need a safe place to go, we do have a shelter that we can give you, and anybody can call that crisis hotline that they'll see on the screen. So 24/7, 365. We also have free counseling available. So
yes. Well, we've already talked about some stats for sexual assault awareness, but April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and the YWCA is providing some awareness events this month. Would you like to talk about the first one?
Absolutely. So have you heard of this program called Raise the Bar?
You were telling me about that the other day, and
I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, so, partnering with new people. And,
So we have partnered with Autry Technology Center and YWCA Oklahoma City to provide this completely free training. This is a Raise the Bar certification. The training will be Thursday, April 22nd at 9 a.m. at Autry Technology Center. It's totally free, and this is really directed at bar and restaurant owners, employees, anybody that has direct contact with serving customers in that kind of environment, because you know as well as I do that alcohol and just fosters bad decisions and inappropriate behavior. So this training will give any bar and restaurant owners and staff the tools to be able to identify any sexually aggressive behavior, know how to intervene on that. And I think that's so important. I think there's so many that just don't know what to do. So
and we have that flyer to be able to put up, and it would be really nice to know what to do, what to say safely if you see something, how to get in the middle of it, how to prevent, how to help, but know that you're also knowing how to do it safely for yourself.
For sure. So please, you can enroll for free, Autry Technology Center. Please contact them. autrytech.edu, I believe is their website, or please reach out to the YWCA and we'll help you. So we have one more big event coming up.
Walk a Mile. Walk a Mile in Our Shoes is where we have this fun, sweet event that happens. We are going to be partnering with Main Street Enid during their first Friday during May 7th at 6 o'clock is whenever we will, 5:30, we'll start taking registrations there. If you haven't registered or haven't registered previous, we still will take walk-up registrations at 5:30. The event will start at 6:30. We have a title sponsor this year, Edward Jones, as you had mentioned earlier. We are so blessed to have them this month and wanting to prevent sexual assault in every way that we are thinking of we can do this month and helping support us in their sponsorships. It's just a fun event to educate the people with frequency and danger of sexual assault in our community. And this fun little event with the guys in heels. We're wearing some red heels right now.
Yes, we have our red heels on today.
So
and she's actually, Austin is displaying our men's version of the heels. The YWCA does have all the heels that the men will need.
Completely different fit than women's heels. They are definitely made for men.
We have learned. But yes, the YWCA does provide the heels that you will need. And if you don't want to walk in the heels, we do ask that you at least wear our t-shirt. Downtown Threads is selling a t-shirt for us. It's really great that Austin designed. And then you'll get a free awareness shirt if you register by Friday, April 23rd. Adult registrations are $50, and we have youth pricing at $20 and then some teen prices. So visit us at ywcaenid.com and you can get some more information coming soon, or on Facebook.
Or come see me at the office.
Or come see Austin.
I would be happy to register you.
So
you can
definitely register you.
Early group registrations. We want many groups out there too, guys.
Yes. Wear your school colors, wear your team uniforms, wear your officer uniforms, whatever you need to do. We just need a great big impact so that those men walking around, it won't be a mile, I promise. It's only the inner square of the library and the courthouse lawn. Yeah, we'll work up to the mile. And it'll be a great activity. And we'll have a little scavenger hunt to promote Main Street and some of the downtown businesses. So stay tuned for some more of those details.
Don't forget the awards.
Oh, we do have some awards.
We are going to have some great awards to hand out, and we will be announcing those shortly, what awards we're giving.
Yes,
but
possibly best legs, best dressed, some other fun awards like that. But this is a great opportunity to get all the guys in your life and all the men in this community involved and take a stand against sexual assault, because as we've said, it's a huge problem. So again, that date is Friday, May 7th, 6:30 p.m. is when the walk will start, and we'll start taking registrations 5:30 on the courthouse lawn. So hopefully we'll have a really good turnout.
Hopefully. So it's always a fun event.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and all the work that you do with the YWCA. If you ever call the YWCA, this is our girl. So this is wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for inviting me. So I appreciate it.